Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. So this is your girl Pam, and this is Real Talk. So, thank you guys for tuning in. As you guys can see in the caption, this video is mainly about my weight loss journey. Now, I'm gonna take my time with this video because there's a lot of things that many people who actually know me don't know about my weight loss. You know, they know bits and pieces, but they don't know the whole story. So I'm here today to explain the whole story, and hopefully this video resonates with someone and, you know, helps you in your journey, because at the end of the day, weight loss, it's a journey. It is a journey, and it's a struggle, and it's something that most people don't understand. Now, the thing about putting on the weight is that it happens in such a way that you do not notice it. You don't notice it. You look at yourself in the mirror one day and you look one way, and then all of a sudden you have all these people telling you that you're very overweight, that you need to do something about it. I even had my family do a mini intervention once to try to help me see that I needed to change my ways. And going through these things is hard because they don't understand that you don't want to be this way. They don't understand that food is your comfort. They just think that you can stop whenever you want. And yeah, granted, many people can, but it's has a lot to do with willpower. It has a lot to do with the psyche. And that's why I believe so much in the law of attraction, because it wasn't until I got introduced to that concept until I really started to frame my perspective that all of these things started to line up in my favor. And now, the thing about the law of attraction is you can wish and wish and wish for something, and really, really, really wish for something. But if you don't make steps to achieve that goal, then that goal is never going to be achieved. It's not a wishing well that you throw a coin to and your wishes automatically appear. You get introduced to things, to people, to situations that will help you get to that end result. The highest that I've ever been was 332 pounds. 332 pounds. So I've lost 165 pounds over the past couple of years. And it wasn't something that was easy, but it was something that I never regret, you know. And it's not because of appearance or anything. It's just the way that I feel, you know, the way that I wake up every morning, and the things that I'm able to do now that I wasn't able to do before. So what made me decide to lose weight? What really was the, you know, the tying decision? Well, I'm from Jersey. I was born in New York, raised in Jersey. And for some reason, my family always believed in going to New York to do everything. Even though we lived across the river, they always wanted to go to New York to get our groceries, to go to the doctors. It is what it is. And one day I was going to the doctors with my mom and my brother. I drove to New York, and if you guys ever been to the city, you know that parking, it's a little hard. So I left my mom at the entrance and I walked with my brother to find parking. We finally find parking and we get out of the car and we start walking. Now, my brother's always been a fit guy. He's always ate way more than me, but for some reason, he's always been super fit. And he's just walking regularly, and I'm trying to keep up with him, and I can't. I'm out of breath. I feel literally like my body cannot withstand my own weight. And I finally made it to the doctor's office. You know, of course, before that, I had to, get, a breakfast sandwich and a hot chocolate and all of this stuff, even though I knew that that wasn't healthy for me at the time, especially the way I was feeling. And, I finally saw the doctor after hours, and he calls my mom in the room. I was 18 at the time. And he knows my mom, for years. And he says to her, if she doesn't change, she will die. And I started sobbing, just bawling. My mom is trying to comfort me, but I couldn't believe that at 18 years old, a doctor was already telling me that I was closer to death versus someone who was twice my age. So I really sat with that, I really contemplated on that. And my mom put me on a strict diet. She cooked my meals for me, no starches, no grease, no fat, anything like that. And I did good for a while. I did. Until, of course, you have that one slip up. And then another, and then another, and then another. And just like that, the effort that I made was gone instantly. I gained the weight probably more than what I originally had when I started the diet. Now, I spend so much money on, different workouts, different diet strategies, exercise machines, you name it, I've probably purchased it or thought about it. And that doctor, told me, get weight loss surgery. And I at the time said, no, it wasn't explained to me properly. And I was just not having it. I wanted to make an effort. I wanted to do it, on my own, if that makes any sense. So I decided to get a personal trainer and a nutritionist. Had a personal trainer for about a year, spent thousands and thousands of dollars. And again, it was the same cycle over and over. I put off the weight, I put back the weight. I put off the weight, I put back the weight. It was just a cycle because if I'm being honest, I ate my feelings. And no matter how much I ate and I just couldn't fill this gap inside of me. This hole, if that makes any sense. So here comes 2014 and I met someone. I call her my first adult relationship. And because I was extremely depressed after me and my ex broke up. She was my first girlfriend. We were together for 3 years. She was my high school sweetheart. And it hurt a lot when we broke up. And that's one of the reasons why I also gained all this weight, because I was always a chunky kid, always. As I said in one of my videos, my mom always spoiled me. So if I wanted to eat this, if I wanted to eat that, guess what? Mommy would get it for Pam. She would always want to please me. And in some way, it hurt me when it came to, I guess, food. Because no matter what I wanted to eat, it was always provided for me. It was always there. So here, me and my ex break up, and my world is just turned upside down, and I just start eating my feelings and gaining more weight and more weight when I was always such an active person. So yeah, I was always heavy set, but that's why I never felt it until that point, and it was just skyrocketed after that. So fast forward here to 2014, and I meet Angie. My first adult relationship, my first true love. And she loved me for me. She saw way past the weight, way past the pounds. And there were things that I wish that I could do with her that my weight didn't allow me to. For example, we went to Six Flags with my family. And I had to wait almost in almost every roller coaster ride for the big seat because I didn't fit in the regular one. And here's my girlfriend, super fit, super beautiful, and I can't even sit next to her on a roller coaster because I just don't fit in the seat. And that's what really pushed me to get the surgery. And because I finally found someone who loved me for me, and my appearance didn't matter. So now it was time for me to get right so we can do things together, so I can grow more and prosper more as a person. And again, this is all around the time that I got introduced to the law of attraction. So I get the surgery, and I remember when I opened my eyes, she was the first person I saw. And fast forward years later, you know, we're not together, but we're great friends. And I'm the person that I always envisioned myself to be. You know, I used to have a picture of this reality celebrity or reality star or whatever. And I used to say, I want to have that swag. I want to have my hair like that. I want to dress like that. And years later, when I look at the picture, I'm like, wow, I did it. You know, I did it. And that's something that a lot of people don't know about me, the fact that I had this surgery. They just know about the other weight loss options that I've tried and about my personal trainer. And I also had an outdoor sales job, which I walked miles and miles and miles, and also helped me put off all that weight as I was going through the transition after the weight loss, after the surgery. But there it is, guys. That's my weight loss journey. And I will be posting another video going into more depth about the whole process as far as the surgery, what you have to do to prepare, what do you have to do afterwards. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask, comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And again, I'm here to help you guys. Please feel free to ask me anything that you would like to know about this journey, about this process, because I know that it's not an easy decision to come to. I completely understand. It's something that you really had to think about long and hard, because it's something that is going to change the rest of your life. You know, even to this day, I've had the surgery back in 2014, and there's still certain things that I can't eat, certain things that don't sit right with me. And, you know, I'll make another video about that, but please feel free to ask. All right. Well, with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. And again, this is Real Talk, Pam. Bye.